Right there, my beautiful, beautiful Pisceans. We are doing from the 14th to the 20th of August. The song in the background, it's a little bit of an offbeat track. It's a cover of Running Up That Hill by Kate Bush. Manifesting. Suddenly feel like I really need to speak to myself very, very kindly. Making sure that I'm doing lots of self-care. And that I'm really buried underneath the floor with Mother Earth. It's Running Up That Hill. It's by a band called Loveless. This is their cover. Now, I'm not a Stranger Things fan, but I do prefer this over the original, which is, I know, it's a bit shocking to say. Oh, I could have took several there. Go on. I'll take that as a trump. I'll give you a trump card. Pisces, the 14th to the 20th of August. Are we ready? Move now. Start getting excited about my lane, my turn, my world, and I am going forward that way. I did suddenly stumble there over my words. Normally the phrase that I say is my life, my lane, my turn. And I just couldn't seem to get it out. But it's my world. And I am stepping forward that way. I'm going to start getting excited about the journey, not just the end destination. A lot of fast communication can happen within the 8. I want your eyes on your inboxes, all of your inboxes, for that fast communication coming in. More with the sword of the communicators, I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. It's not necessarily the emotion. It's almost like I can't say it fast enough. That's where I want to be come Sunday evening, and I'm just going to absolutely go and smash it up. It's almost like my mind's running from 0 to 90. I feel like I'm going at 1,000 miles a minute. And I really can't think about what it is that I actually want to say out loud. A little bit of overthinking behaviour, but almost like, yeah, and then, and what if, and if I say that, then, like that, get rid of that, shake that off. It is known as the sword of truth. We're always really, really mindful, no matter where the sword of truth hits on the table, but I really feel it's that real communication, that real strong mental clarity. I've got to slow my brain down so that I can really think about what it is. I really do feel like I feel a little odd, to be honest. I really feel like I'm having to really, really slow my words down so that I can really say what it is that I'm thinking on the table that's in front of me. Does that make sense? I want you to slow down just a little bit to make sure that what is actually falling out of my mouth is actually what I mean. And I'm not going to get caught in that tripping up type behaviour. Does that make sense? Go on. It's raining men by the weather. I hope not. We've only just got the sun. Summer's just turned up for a shift. I'm hoping it's not raining, but it is the weather, girls. I'd marry this man. I'd marry him. He steps right up to the plate. Gifts, time, money, effort, attention. That real equal give and share of energy. It's almost like he's going to call me out. You're running a little... not ditzy. Does that make sense? But you're running a little wild right now. And I need you to sit down. Because I can't understand a word that's coming out. I don't understand what you're trying to say. And I'm really going to be forced into slowing down a little bit. Does that make sense? Because I really do feel like... I feel like I'm talking to my daughter. Like I'm really having to really, really slow down to get this message across. But again, it's almost like I'm starting to overthink. I'm starting to let negative Nelly take over. Because I've tripped over my words a few times... and then I've suddenly gone, and now I look daft. And I look like I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. When you've been following me for long enough, you know I know these cards. It's almost like, I feel like I feel like the really strong need to apologise. Because I feel like I've spoken to you for the last 4.5 minutes, like children. Like my own daughter, like I'm having to sort of... drop down to her developmental level, and I'm having to really slow right down. And I really feel, when the reality is, I don't need to apologise for anything. Because I'm trying to explain to you how I'm feeling, and if you suddenly get caught in this mode that I am feeling right now, what you need, I'm trying to tell you what you need to do. Does that make sense? I can't describe that any better. Any better. But I suddenly feel like a real giddy kipper. And I can't think for love nor money. And I'm going to really be not spontaneous, almost like that little bit reckless. Does that mean like I'm just going to jump from one thing to another, to another, to another? My mind is going at 1,000 miles. I want your self-care routine this week off the chain. So we can slow down, think without overthinking, think things through. If I do that, is it going to get me to where I want to be on Sunday evening? But if I jump in all guns ablaze, again, it's almost like anxious excitement. Does that make sense? I can't describe it. With the king, cross it. If you've not heard the message, guys, I can't save you. I won't be able to save any of you. The king of the communicators rules with the sword of truth, rules with the sword of the communicators. I want mental clarity off the chain. I'm going to slow right down. I'm going to really slow down. And I'm just going to think about what I'm doing and then get excited about doing it. But I need to think before I'm jumping from one to the next, to the next, to the next. I'm all over. I feel really scatty. Does that make sense? It's Fighter by Christina Aguilera. I am on another day and I have played this song a little bit further up the calendar. In fact, it might have been for Aquarius. I'm not sure. Breathe. Head over heart. Logic over emotion. I really feel like I'm not breathing. Getting clingy and I'm getting possessive. I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking what the Joneses have and what the life on Instagram looks like. Why can I not have that? You're going to slip mentally. It's because I can't get a grip on anything. I can't breathe. Getting caught in all this over emotion, that deep regret, that disappointment. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. And almost like the anxiety of, no, I'm having this week, this is all mine, but I'm going to harness a little bit of reckless behaviour as I'm doing it. Because I feel very unfocused. And again, I can't shake off that I feel very scatty. I can't shake that off. If you've not heard any of this table, I cannot save you. I can't save you. Self-care off the chain. Falling in love with the journey, not just the end destination. Refilling up our own cups. Almost like I'm going to hit Saturday. I'm going to hit Saturday and go, oh my God, I haven't took a breath all week. And now I've depleted the tank. I've got nothing left in the tank to actually do a life and live a life that I want to be living this weekend. Almost like I've ploughed so much into work, I've ploughed so much into the kids, I've ploughed so much into the housework, that actually now I've got an opportunity to live as an adult. I haven't got anything left. I haven't got anything left in the tank to give myself. Are you hearing this? Are you hearing it? Because I can't save you. The decision, the final judgment call will be, I've noticed that I'm getting a bit scatty-brained, it's not fog, it's just giddy kipper. Someone will go, yeah, I totally get what you're talking about, Claire. This is the time that I'm going to take that step back and I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to notice that I've got a little bit scatty. I'm going to have the cojones to step back. Just give me a minute, love. There's like an energy that is almost bouncing off my energy. That's sort of, the more giddy kipper I get, the more giddy kipper they're going to get. And we're all going to get really overly excited and I'm going to sort of draw in energy that is going to help me get even more scatty. Does that make sense? Just give me a moment. I'm just going to step back. I'm just going to think about this for a second. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to stop existing. I'm going to start really living my life, knowing full well that I've got support here, but there's abundance here. There's a lot of wealth inside of the card. She's living her best life, but she's got a solid plan of where she's going. She's almost there to everything that she wanted. Again, I need to step back, take that breath, make sure I'm regrouping energy, not giving too much away, to go, that's what I want to do, and that's where I want to be, and now I'm going to get excited about this road that I'm going to travel on, but I've thought about it. My heart to yours, big week, certainly with how I feel. You guys take care.